So basically, academic advising, just to give you guys a background on what it is and the purpose and function of it. It's available to you guys for personal counseling, registration, admissions, graduate course program selection, career and education planning, job placement, academic deficiencies, counseling while on academic probation, and also transfer credit evaluation. And basically what this can, we're still working on assigning advisors for you guys. So we're going to have that done by this week, and we're going to let all of our students know who your official advisor is that you can contact on an appointment basis, or you can come in and see on a walk-in basis. So the advisors will be available for you guys Monday through Friday on an appointment basis. We're still working on setting up walk-in hours for you guys. We're going to be documenting the correspondence, so whatever transpired that day, we'll make sure to document it in our system roll call. We'll also be available for online counseling if you can't make it in here or you have transportation issues. And we're working on making students. We would like for you to see your advisor maybe once every quarter if you guys can make that happen. The other things I was going to talk about, the next one was actually going to be Moodle.
Anybody ever heard of Moodle?
It's a first for most of you guys. There we go. All of our MBA classes, they have 36 hours in the classroom, and then there's a 4-hour requirement that's done online through Moodle, which is the online platform. And basically what you're going to do, you can go to our homepage, ssu-usa.org, and it says online students. Click here, and it'll take you directly to this page. Or you can actually just type in this whole, this ID right here. So basically it's going to...
You need a password to get to this page?
What's that?
You need a password to get to this page?
To get to this page, no. It's only once you log in, then you're going to need a username and password. And we're going to send that information out to you guys this week so you guys have access to Moodle. So once again, when you come to the homepage, Moodle, adding yourself to classes or taking yourself out of classes does not constitute official drop or withdrawal from the class. You need to do it with Mike Roos, who's the registrar. So once again, Moodle is just a supplement to your classes. So it's not a registrar function, okay? So basically what it is you'll come here and you'll log in on the upper left-hand side. I'm going to send that information out to you guys this week. And basically all you're going to do is you're going to click on your appropriate course. So for example, if you, this week you're taking the MBA orientation course, so you could click on that, and it's going to ask for the login, but we'll leave that alone. Okay. So once you log in, it's going to look just like this. So you can see what your instructor set up for you in terms of the online activities for the class. And then the instructor can also send out information to you through Moodle, but it's entirely up to the instructor how they want, what kind of activities they're going to have you do. They could have you do things such as forum, chats, wikis, workshops. There's all kinds of things. And basically other things they can have you do, if you go to the back to the home page on Moodle, we do have a new student orientation. It's the very first course that's available to all students. You can just click on it, go right in, and it goes through each segment in Moodle. We have a whole entire Moodle guide. So if you're like, how do I change or how do I add my picture? It's totally discussed in there because all students, we all like to have our picture up there next to whoever we are. How do you change your profile? What is a forum? What is a chat? How do I do this in Moodle? How do I do that in Moodle? So if you click right here, this should answer the majority of your questions. I also have an FAQ set up for you if you're still not sure. And once again, you can contact me at any time if you're not sure what's going on in Moodle or if you have questions. So, and that's accessible for all students right now as of today. So are there any questions on Moodle?
Again, the purpose...
Right now you meet 9 weeks for 4 hours at a time. So that's 36 hours of instruction. So we're required by accreditation to have 4 more hours of instruction, which is delivered through Moodle. Okay? Academic integrity, basically, like, you're submitting your own work, you're submitting your own assignments, you're not, looking at your classmates' paper and saying, oh, those answers look kind of good. Making sure that it is your original work. And I think one thing that we really wanted to talk about today, we have a new software. It's called turnitin.com. Really what turnitin.com is we're going to be working with our instructors, so all students will be submitting their assignments here first. And basically what this does is it scans billions and billions and billions of web pages and submitted assignments and work that's already been turned in, and it's going to tell the instructor right away whether or not this is your original work. So we're going to make sure all of our students know about this quarter, because, and we're just letting you guys know today, because it's been an issue in the past, and we want to make sure that students are creating their own work. So just
I might reiterate, the papers now you don't turn your paper into the professor anymore. You turn your paper in to turn it in, and then turn it in gives it to the instructor. It's new. So the instructor's going to know before they ever read it, they're going to know whether or not you plagiarized anything.
So if you copy something from a website?
You know, and computers are pretty smart. They just come in and figure it out. So just don't.
Just trying to pull up a sample.
Can you show what a sample was?
Yeah. You're going to find out about it, and then it's going to be documented in your student file, and then it cannot happen again. So you get one kind of warning, and then if it happens the second time, then you have to go in front of the judicial board, and then they decide whether you stay in the school or not. So
not only do you get a 0, it's in the catalog, you can't resubmit it either.
yes.
It just gets factored in as 0. It's a whack.
Yep. So that's the intention of this. We want students to submit their own original work. We're going to be working with instructors on using this quarter.